Morning. Hello, Richard here, thinking the world could use another Richard's video. Not erroneously at all. I watch my videos from time to time. I watch my videos quite a lot actually, because in them is something that I know I can relate to. There's reverberations of things from the past that are reforming. There's my everlasting battle to tell anything but the lie, anything but my best truth, and avoid negativity, avoid spiraling, avoid imagination even flowing into it. When I became enlightened last year, imagination sort of wipes itself clean, and because all too often the stuff I do is on another plane. I'll say this in every video. I've entered that stage of this video, so I haven't had visions or voices or anything like this for a very long time. And actually, throughout November, it was one of the happiest periods of my life. I would lie down during the evening for a nap, and pleasure would just fill me. And it wouldn't be like a pleasure that you could describe to somebody who hasn't experienced like holy ecstasy, because it wasn't of this world. It wasn't of a chemical. I have not been taking drugs. I have not been drinking. Whatever was going on with me spiritually and soulfully, to the very core of me, right from head to my toes. I've said this before, I remember this bit part. Just complete joy, complete bliss, complete peace. Really nice. In the stage where I would get up and start thinking about do things that'll muddy the waters. Say I was to pick up a book and read, a whole massive story jumps out at me, in the form of words nonetheless. It seems a bit cruel to define anything as just words, things to people. I've got to type this and that to describe these things to people, but no words will do it justice, plain and simple. On to the next topic. I find that during this November, which has been absolutely beautiful by the way, I felt a huge spiritual shift take place within me, a sort of maturing. So am I annoyed with my past self on days I feel especially mature? Just a little irked, like I want to give myself a shove. You know what I mean? Never anything more than that. It's all about how you see the world and how it's structured. Something that I would dread to do, that I would call a chore, such as washing dishes, making myself a proper meal, going a walk and not really doing much at all on that walk except being devoted to the walk and taking it all in. I wasn't doing that. Trying to be passively sociable. Hello with a smile returns. It really does mean a lot whenever I see it's genuine. Old friends, if I see old friends, a hey is good enough, as well as an honest see ya. I was going to say something like real friends know where to put the barrier, but it's never as simple as that. And this has me thinking about female logic as opposed to male logic as well, because I carry both in my brain. My brain is different, yes, but it contains male and female elements, and higher elements and lower elements. So these videos where I go on and talk about my feelings and how I'm interacting with the world, this seems to be a primarily female activity. And let's explain my androgyny. It catches women off guard that I'm straight all the time. I don't feel any sense of ownership over any woman. I don't infringe on their freedoms. I treat them exactly the same way I treat men. And that's if they'll talk to me to begin with. Seems that women are often there to be used, and that kind of applies to me as well. Yeah, good is right. I heard that quite clearly there. This is how bad a liar I am, and this is how thin the veil is with me. I heard a voice there. It said good when I said I throw out the reins of explanation I had. Point is, I have a lot of female traits. I am not as I appear. Let's see how I appear myself. It's like Charles Manson getting arrested. And then that gives credence a little bit to what is genuine. Sometimes a genuine act pulls off being genuine really, really well. But this is where my incompetence and innocence come in, right? I'm not a good liar because people know. People know when I'm lying and when I'm not. I'm good at keeping secrets. I'm good at avoiding topics. I have no hidden agendas. Just want a girlfriend, that's it. Realizing whenever I open my mouth, it's like I'm a being from another galaxy. And in other times I think people think, oh, who's this? And watch a bit of my video and go, nah. But I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I'm here as a fact of life. I am the eternal return. There has always been me. I have always existed. As far back as further back than we have records for on this planet. So I don't even know what that means yet. When I channeled through the fact that I was the oldest god one time last year, I did mean it. I did mean it, but I didn't know what it meant. Strangeness aside, inaccuracy aside, my flaws just as big as my truths. I'm a god. It's hard to get the head around it. But there's been too many signs, too much evidence given to me for me to deny it. You know, I don't want to get into the Book of Revelation. Quite literally, I'll get in there and stir it up, throw a hammer in the center machine, and leave. But that is my favorite title, the Eternal Return, because I predate Adam, I predate Eve. I believe I was the Tree of Life snake. God, the Lord God, firmly established that I was disgusting. That's happening in this life too. With people who know too much on the street and things like that. It did happen. It did happen. But guess what? I've cleaned my act up. Actually, that's a much more memorable tale. Actually, I've cleaned my life up. Richard the Man describes something like that. There's me speaking here in front of the camera. This has caused the still version of me to be edited in your vision. I hear there's people that close their eyes and reflect on what I've said, close their eyes and listen to what I've said, and that seems to be a passageway into understanding. How do you understand me? Please write the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe. It means the world to me. It means I can keep making these videos. And have a great day, folks.